He is the pride of Ukraine. He is the one and only Yaroslav Amosov. He's kind enough to join us right now. Hello, my friend. I believe you are in Poland right now, and we have a translator here with us as well. Thank you very much for joining us, Yaroslav, and congratulations on the win.
Oh, hello, guys. Hello. Now, yes, of course, I am in Poland now with my family. Yesterday, I come.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for the time. And we have the translator here too, right?
Thank you.
Yeah, correct.
Yes. Okay. Thank you for your help. Should he need it? It sounds like he's pretty good, but I know he needs a little bit of help here and there. Can I ask, where is home for you now, Yaroslav? Is your family now settled in Poland? Is this home for you now?
Я где для тебя
Я
сейчас
знаю,
дом?
я понимаю. So now my family live in Poland because I think I scared if my wife and my son live in Ukraine now, and I come maybe 2-3 days. I won't see my wife, son, and later I go to Ukrainian. And now, yeah, of course, my house it's Ukrainian, but now hard situation, and my home to Ukrainian, but my family now live in Poland, Poznan city.
How difficult was last week for you? Because there was so much attention on you, so many emotions brought up, stories, pictures of what you and your people had been through and are going through over the past year. And on top of that, you have to fight against a very tough guy and defend your title. All of that combined, how difficult was it?
Миша, сейчас можно перевести.
Как для тебя была тяжелая последняя неделя со всеми эмоциями, со всеми фотографиями, все, что ты видел, и плюс к этому у тебя еще очень серьезный противник и тяжелый бой. Как для тебя тяжелая последняя неделя была?
So last my week for me it's very big motivation. So when I see many picture, I remember what happened, and every time people ask me how I feeling, show me picture, and for me it's big motivation because now it's for Ukrainian very hard, and I won't give this win, this belt, and I think it's for Ukrainian now very good.
Last year, we know that you were supposed to fight MVP and you decided not to. How close were you to actually fighting last year? Like, did you actually consider it and then decided against it? Or were you, once everything started with the invasion and the war, did you realize that the best thing for you was to stay home and defend your country?
В последнем году у тебя должен быть бой с Майклом Пейджем. Ты думал вообще драться в прошлом году, и насколько ты близок был к этому? Или ты думал просто, когда все немного хоть уляжется, потом проводить бои? Но у тебя какие-нибудь мысли были вообще, чтобы драться в прошлом году, после того, как началась ситуация?
So when I stay to my city, Irpin is the front line, and I don't know when stop war in my country, my city, and I don't know what I do later. I think now I stay in war, and I not understand. But after when Central Ukraine free, I think okay, maybe now I try back to cage, and many people say me, "Let's go, Yaroslav. You must defend the belt. You must back to cage." And I say okay. So that's it, maybe. Yeah.
And how did you feel out there? Because it had been almost 2 years since your last fight, in addition to everything else that you had been through over the past year. In the cage on Saturday against Logan Storley, how did you feel? How did you feel about your performance?
Как ты себя почувствовал в клетке после всего? Как у тебя эмоции? Что ты вообще ощущал в субботу на бой?
So I have very long camp. I have a 9 month camp. I training every time hard because I don't know when Bellator give me fight. I have a problem with my visa. My American visa stop, and I make new visa, and they give American house, and I wait my passport, my visa, uh, 5.5 month. So, and I every time training because I don't know when I have fight. And after a fight, I think okay, uh, this fight stop, my hard camp stop. I happy, I win, and I think very good game plan. My team give me very good game plan, and we do everything. So it's really game plan MMA.
Hmm. And now that the fight is over, are you going back to Ukraine or are you going to stay in Poland?
No. I go to Ukrainian, but now only 2-3 days because I want to see my family, and after I go to Ukrainian.
And are you still going to be in the army or are you able to live there? What is the situation for you in the Ukraine or in Ukraine, excuse me?
I go to my city Irpin and not go army. I normal life. I I try help my country, my army, my people, and we will see. But I must train and later again fight.
Uh, could you describe what life is like in Ukraine for you and your friends, for the people that, you know, in your town? What is it like? Do you feel like it's close to ending the war? Is it close to ending? Do you feel like there's some normalcy coming or is that a long ways away?
Можешь сейчас
Okay.
немного рассказать про жизнь в Украине, что сейчас происходит вообще, близко к окончанию сейчас вся эта ситуация и вообще, что твои друзья делают или что, как люди проживают сейчас?
So we have one side where every time front line, every time war, hard situation, every time many people dead, and we have many city where normal life, but it's normal life, no military, no army, no, so everything good, but maybe you don't know when, where, Raketa maybe kill you.
Okay.
So it's all Ukrainian now danger, you know.
Yeah. By the way, I'm wondering, did the president of Ukraine, Zelensky, did he reach out to you? Did you hear from him, considering all the attention that you were getting?
От Зеленского что-нибудь слышу, какие-нибудь сообщения? На тебя просто очень много внимания было, как бойца. Какие-нибудь сообщения, там, что-нибудь он тебе не передавал?
Конкретно ко мне? Конкретно ко
Да,
мне?
да.
No, I think he have дела, как сказать, дела. Он имеет другие дела, я думаю, сейчас он думает о том, как защитить нашу страну.
He currently has his other priorities, I believe. He's thinking about defending our country.
Sure, sure. I know that, you know, you were in the army, you were bringing a lot of attention to the cause. So I thought, you know, maybe he had reached out. Of course, he has very, very important things on his plate, his proverbial plate right now. So completely understand that. How quickly do you want to come back now that you've gotten this fight out of the way? Do you want to jump back in there, or do you think you'll need a lot of time before your next fight?
I think now I go to Ukrainian and I will see. But yes, of course, I want to back again, but I don't know when. Now I just relax, not think MMA because a
Sure.
long time I training and now I want just relax with my family, my friend need recovery.
Yes. They were saying a lot on TV that you are the best welterweight in the world, that you're number one. Do you agree with that statement?
Шайка?
По телевизору говорили, что ты самый лучший welterweight сейчас в мире. Ты соглашаешься с этим?
I think all sportsmen must think I number one, and yes, of course, I number one in this world. If different promotion want champion, different promotion want fighting with me, come to Bellator and we fighting, of course.
But when you watch those other promotions, and in particular the UFC, like when you watch Kamaru Usman and Leon Edwards, who are the top two, do you say, "Oh, I'm better than these guys"?
Yes, of course. So it's good sportsman, yeah, of course. But I think it's for me good if I fighting with this guy.
Sure. Is there anyone in Bellator that excites you for your next fight?
Мишань?
Кто-нибудь в Беллаторе тебя сейчас... Какой соперник тебя больше всего ты видишь сейчас?
I think my next opponent is Jason Jackson because he have many streak
Winning streak.
победы. Winning streak,
winning
yes,
streak.
and win streak and win streak. Good guy, good name, and I think when I say I not go fighting with MVP, I think I give Jason Jackson, but I don't know. Maybe Jason Jackson have trouble and not go fighting, but I think he number one if fighting for the belt.
And how did the
but
people?
give Logan Storley?
Yeah,
Give Logan Storley and okay.
sure. How did the people of Ireland and Dublin in particular treat you last week? It seemed like you were getting a lot of love. How was it for you fighting over there?
Как тебя приняли люди Ирландии? Вообще видно было, что очень тепло к тебе относились. А как тебе вообще было в Ирландии и как фанаты тебе показали свои?
So I think you see when Peter Quilly go to cage, how Dublin people support him, and I know it's crazy fun. I see this video, but when I come and I walk in the city, I training SBG. I understand it's people very like show, very like see fighting, and very good atmosphere in outside octagon. Good people. For me, Dublin, very good, very beautiful city and very good people. Every time smile and Dublin here.
Was there ever a point that you thought you wouldn't return to MMA, or were you always sure that you would come back eventually?
А когда-нибудь думал, что ты уже больше не вернешься в ММА? Или все-таки у тебя была уверенность, что ты будешь проводить бои?
Yes, of course. 1 year ago, I think maybe not back because I don't know what happened after 5 minutes.
Right.
And I think I not think about MMA. I think about my country, my people, my friends who with me in army, and not think about MMA when stop in my city. Only after I think okay, maybe, and I next day I start training, but I training because for me it's recovery. I like start like training, and for me it's for my head. Good, I recovered.
Right. You were able to train a little bit while you were in the army?
I have one video. My friend have this video when I training destroyed ring. My city. It's very beautiful city, and we have one place where we have a ring in the street.
Wow.
It's really ring, and many people come training, and little bit destroyed this ring, and one guy walk, and this time I trained, and he make video.
Wow. Amazing. And the video of you getting the belt that I think your mother kept for you all the way down low, it's amazing stuff, really emotional stuff. And seeing you with your son, you have a son, right?
Yes.
How old is your son, by the way? He seems like he's like 1 year old or something like that.
Now 1 year and 6 months.
Wow.
When start was 6 months. Yeah.
My gosh.
And I come with my wife before start big war 4 days.
Wow. I can't even imagine how that was for you and your family. And they're okay now?
Yes. Now good. My son and my wife different room.
Nice. And what about your other family members?
Мишань?
Про другая твоя семья, там, более дальние родственники.
All my family, so mother, father now live in my city, Ukraine, and it's old people, and it's my home. Doesn't matter what's happening. It's my home, and I stay home. That's it.
Well, I wish you guys the best. Thank you very much for coming on. Congratulations on the big
Thank you.
win. Beautiful scenes. And I hope that we get to see you many more times. And I wish the best to your country, to your family, to everyone in Ukraine. I believe, as they say, Slava Ukraine.
Yaroslav, thank you.
Thank you, Yaroslav. And thank you very much, Mr. Translator. Appreciate you very much as well. There he is, thank you, undisputed Bellator welterweight champion, Yaroslav Amosov, who had an amazing win. And by the way, in case you don't know, is now 27-0. He's approaching Khabib territory.